Gambling addict moves to Vegas homeless. You're a gambling addict and you're moving to Vegas? That's like being a crackhead and you move to a trap house. What are we doing?
Jumanne, how did we end up here?
This type of entitlement you only hear about in the Old Testament. Oh my God, that's a bar. I wish I had a button for that. That's a bar, son.
Gambling can potentially save my life.
I'm about to withdraw 500. Another 500. That means I just lost $500.
Basically, I didn't get the job.
I started cashing out everything from Venmo to PayPal.
Bro, if you ever come to Las Vegas and you got a girl, don't let her walk by herself.
And I'm here, like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living here now, homeless.
That nigga said gambling could save his life. Oh, Vegas love niggas like these. Boy, I'm telling you, give us all you got and then you just rot. When I went to Vegas, I put $20 in a slot machine. 4 cents came out. I was done. Never came back. Don't show that man Dokkan Battle, bro. If he starts gambling on there with his stones, he gonna go genuinely insane.
What's going on, guys? PieMat7 here. We are back at it talking about Jumanne and how he willingly makes his life harder. In case y'all don't know, Jumanne has now moved to Las Vegas. To all my new viewers out here, Jumanne is a crippling gambling addict that has lost over thousands of dollars every single week for the last 10 years of his life. He disappeared on the internet.
Nigga, a decade? Look at the views you're pulling, bro. You should be fine, right?
For around 3 months, and he came back with a banger video talking about how he's moving to Las Vegas homeless.
Because the way I look at it, you know, things are gonna go all the way up, they're gonna go down. I really came to Las Vegas.
Real risk taker, bro. One thing that I want to applaud is his sheer blind confidence in himself and his odds, boy. Lord have mercy. I try to apply that to everything I do. But gambling, nigga? All right. He said he lost 100K over this whole gambling career. Oh, shit. Oh, bro. I want him to hit the jackpot, but this is the type of nigga that, like, look at him, right?
Living here.
This is the type of nigga that win $1 million and bet $999,999 on a parlay and lose and then restart because he thought he could turn it to $1 billion.
Right now. Homeless.
I could already tell that this shit is cooked just from the first 5 minutes of the video. This joker done walked from the Las Vegas airport to the strip.
Unless there's a better casino, let me know in the comments on where you think I should go.
Who the hell does that? Jumanne also talks about that Las Vegas wasn't his first interest, saying that he might have chose Los Angeles or Atlanta, but eventually stumbled across picking Las Vegas.
I had different options. I could have went to Los
Nigga, you was thinking that from the start.
Angeles. I could have went to Atlanta. I was thinking about going to Miami, Florida, but I think I could fit in Las Vegas based on my content.
This dude moved to Las Vegas stating that he had 2 job interviews. He didn't get the first one, but he got the second one, and we'll talk about that later. But he gives us an insight.
This one has a job. He's not begging. Come on, son. I can't see money get lost like this. It makes my stomach curl. Who are you telling?
About how much money he's rocking in his pockets while moving to Vegas. He shows all his bank accounts and credit card information, showing that he only had $12 on this account, negative $15 on this account, no money on this card, $40 on Venmo, $80 on GoFundMe, and $184 on Cash App. That adds up to around $316 he had in his pocket when he moved to Las Vegas. Now, thank God Jumanne said that he had a place to stay, okay? He got a hotel for a few nights, and he talks about how he's not gonna gamble any money just because he can't
lined up, Lord,
afford it. Guess what he fucking does?
I'll go. First one, kick that to me. 15? Kick y'all out if they see you doing that. Sorry? Oh, kick you out if they see you. Oh, you said they gonna kick us out?
He's gambling with a few content creator friends. He's having a good time, and he says, wait a second, I'm not gonna spend all my money gambling, right? He makes a few bets, and he wins himself $44. He says, all right, I'm done.
I'm good with the $44 window, yeah.
Guess what happens within 2 hours?
I decided to continue to gamble.
This guy proceeds to withdraw $500 from his bank account and starts going crazy on the roulette tables, right?
Basically, just lost $500.
And he takes...
Oh, bro, you can't root for niggas like this because you're always... you just can't root for niggas like this, bro.
So another $500, and thank God he wins the money back.
6. He walking out with about 1,000. Let's go home. Let's go home.
And he says that he's not gonna do it anymore. He just got a little compulsive and he went a little crazy in Vegas.
Compulsively gambling, you know?
And guess what he does? He proceeds to go back to the casino back to back and lose both times with donation money that he should be using towards his hotel.
All right, well, I just lost. $160 gone like that.
Oh, stop, bruh. Stop. Oh, my head, bruh. You got 1,000. Now just work like, bro, golly. If you gonna do this, bro, bet on, I don't know. Just stop, man, wrap it up, stop.
So I admit it, I'm definitely the worst gambler that ever exists, bro. What was that?
It's almost like this was bound to happen because you're a gambling addict that moved to a city that is based around gambling. I love Jumanne, man. This dude is top 5. Now, a lot of y'all have been
like, it's Sin City, bro. It's Sin City. And you're going there and you're like, either my life's gonna go great or I'm gonna be in hell. Crazy, bro.
contacted me saying, Pi Matt, he's scamming his fans. He's not really homeless. And he uploaded a video yesterday talking about the whole situation with his job. So like I said earlier, he got hired at a job on a hotel and they eventually did a background check. It said, bro, we're not hiring you.
But this is the job that hired me. So they did a background check. It wasn't just a criminal background check. They went through ADP, which they could see all of the jobs that I had worked for previously for ADP. I know exactly what happened. Essentially, because I was uploading videos and I was live streaming at work, I ended up getting fired.
And I'm just like, yo, Jumanne, you literally recorded yourself at these jobs saying all kinds of crazy stuff, and then you go to apply for the same business thinking that they're gonna hire you. Of course not. They're gonna look at your background check and say, wait a second, this guy has been quitting multiple jobs underneath our business, especially coming out of state. You don't live in Las Vegas. It's gonna be harder for you to get a job there because
nigga tried to get back into the I got fired from McDonald's, y'all. I'm applied to the one down the street.
Because you're not a resident of the state of Nevada. And that's where a lot of people are coming in and saying like, oh, he's scamming his fans. He's not really homeless. And he even went on to say that he's kind of a rich homeless person.
There's levels to homelessness, bro. Like I'm like a rich homeless. Probably like right now, I'm probably like one of the richest homeless people in Vegas right now.
I can't co-sign.
Yo, this nigga is crazy. I've never heard a statement like that before. What?
That big brother, but I ain't mad at you for what you do.
And due to him not being able to get the overnight job, he talks about how he's gonna leave Vegas. And this goes back to the fact that his fans are just thinking he's on vacation.
Found out this morning that I didn't get the job. My first thought was potentially going to Los Angeles. What? I told myself if things don't work out in Las Vegas, I'll either go to Los Angeles or I might go to Atlanta.
Bro, if you can't get a job in Las Vegas, what makes you think that you can get a job in Los Angeles or Atlanta? Las Vegas is a major
man, free everybody, because this nigga's lost his mind, actually.
City for jobs, because guess what the Las Vegas Strip is? Hotels and casinos that have thousands of rooms and guests that stay there every single day. They need dealers, they need housekeepers, they need guest services, they need janitors, they need people to work those restaurants in the hotels. And you're over here talking about you're gonna move to Los Angeles or Atlanta?
I can't co-sign that, big brother, but I ain't mad at you for what you do.
I'm telling you right now, your best bet is to stay in Las Vegas, change your ID, and somehow become a resident of Nevada, because, bro, you're not going to get any better offers in Los Angeles or Atlanta. He goes on to state that he's going to stay in Las Vegas for another 3 weeks and that there's some hotel out there that's doing a 3-week program in which he can stay there for only $1,200.
As far as the money, though, the $1,200 that it would cost me for the budget suites, I believe I can make that money back in 2 weeks just on YouTube alone.
That sounds great on paper until you start to remember who Jumanne is. Within you being in Las Vegas for 3 days, you have already almost lost all of your money. And you're sitting up here saying that, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get the $1,200. I'm gonna pay this for the weekly. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't want the guy to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be hating on Jumanne and all this other shit. He's still a human being at the end of the day, and I don't want him to be homeless, but this sounds so unrealistic. You already almost lost all your money within a week. And here's where the part gets a a little bit interesting about his whole homeless situation. In the video, he goes on to say that he really never planned on really being homeless in Las Vegas.
Because my plan was never to be completely homeless on the street. Like nobody would do that to themselves.
And that's why a lot of your fans are thinking that you're scamming them, because technically he's not really homeless. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have a home, but there's never been a single time where Jumanne has lived on the streets and not been able to get money from his fan base. And that's why it's kind of coming off as a vacation other than actually being homeless in Las Vegas.
No,
now listen, I'm gonna give credit to Jumanne here because
I just thought about that, bro. I've never seen this nigga on the street. I don't want to be homeless either, bro. If you're struggling with a gambling addiction, right, and you have the conscience to know and the intelligence to understand that you have a gambling addiction, why would you move to Las Vegas of all places? I've been to Vegas. I got up the tunnel. I walked forward, looked to my left. A slot machine was still spawn camping. Slot machine was spawn camping, waiting on me to gamble. I said, man, dang, bruh. Everybody heard the saying, everybody's one missed paycheck away from being homeless. Yes, bro. Yes. A lot of situations, there's so many situations, especially in the average family in America. You miss a paycheck, bro, you're cooked. You're cooked, you know? And don't let Instagram or any of these streamers, anybody fool you, bro. That is the national average, bro. What's up, Unc? Give me a sub. I am broke. I am broke. But everybody's, like, most people are a paycheck away from, you know, homelessness, dog. And then you see people post stuff and you set unrealistic standards for yourself because you like, dang, nobody really living paycheck to paycheck but me. No, bro. Like, it's more than that. Stop looking at these highlights and content creators and stuff like that. They're not showing. They're not like me, bro. I'll tell y'all. I'm not rich. I'm not, you know, whatever streamers you see that got the same following as me, bro. They probably making more than me. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I do this out the love of the game, and I, you know, I actually work a job. That's why I'm not as consistent as you would see. You know what I mean? But bro, just don't think that because other people are living a certain way that you have a lot of pressure towards your life, bro. Everybody's on different timetables. I be looking at these content creators, bro. I'm 22. I'm seeing niggas that's, you know, way farther than me. I got 70,000 followers. I see people that got under that making more than me, and I'm like, damn, what am I doing wrong, bro? And I got a nice community, this, that, and the third. Don't worry about that. That's not what you make. Isn't a depiction of who you are and how good your goals are and stuff like that, bro. Everybody's on a different timetable, you know. You'll figure life out as yours goes on. Sometimes you gotta flip the hourglass to give yourself a second chance. Yo, Vaz, where are you? This is Hope Care Audio. Hey, it might be, bro, but like, don't let people on the internet tell you who you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be making and what you're supposed to do, bro. This whole setup of social media is a highlight reel for others, dog. So don't let that make you feel like you're less of a person and you're less successful than anybody else, bro. You're on your own timetable, bro. Like, don't let that discourage you from your dreams and goals and stuff like that. Like, I just became able to buy a drink. Like, and I'm sitting here wondering, dang, am I taking too long to do this, that, and the third? No, I'm not, bro. And it took me some time to understand that, bro. So I hope me telling y'all that makes y'all feel better. You know, I got a sizable amount of people that follow me, but it's just, I would rather this talks like these and, you know, enjoying stuff and having laughs and stuff like that makes what I do worth it to me. Being able to help people and make them laugh and stuff like that, that's who Tommy is. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't look at social media and think that you're failing, because you're not, bro. You're not.
Believe that he did apply to all these jobs in Las Vegas. I do believe that he's looking for employment in the city of Las Vegas, but I also believe from your own mouth that you really never planned on being homeless coming to this city, and that's why your fans think you're scamming them. He's just using the money he's getting from donations to go gamble and pay these overnight fees with these hotels. Yo, future Pimat 7 here. Jumanne got kicked.
They did your 2K face scan dirty. And Hey, I wear that bear mask now because I take that bear mask off. Whoo! Chopped.
Out of his hotel. This guy uploaded a video of him basically saying that he was gonna steal the bed sheets and pillows from the hotel. The hotel seen it and they kicked him out and threatened to call the police on him.
I will be taking like
night.
2 pillows from the hotel, and I'll be taking some sheets. This is it. Getting kicked out the hotel. All right. Guy said he said.
Why are you filming you stealing, nigga? My head. Why?
He threatened to call the police too. You know what I'm saying? He said, you got 5 minutes, I'm gonna call the police.
Bro, this is just insane, man. I don't even know what to say to this, bro. I just watched the video. I'm blown away. What the fuck is going on? How can you maintain living in the city of Las Vegas? Even if this guy was making $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month, he's damn near making that. You still don't have reliable transportation. You still don't have reliable employment. Yes, you're making the money, but it's all going to the casinos at the end of the day. He talks about, oh, I'm gonna save this money, I'm gonna do this, and I'm just like, bro, if you cannot maintain yourself in Las Vegas for 5 days without gambling, what makes you think you can spend the rest of your life there? And I say this shit all the
How about we just not be in Vegas? Because if I was a crackhead and I wanted to get out of being a crackhead, I'm going to an AA meeting, not a trap house. What are we doing? If I'm allergic to peanuts, I'm not going to Jif headquarters, bruh. If I'm trying to lose weight, I'm not going to McDonald's. This nigga's a gambling addict and moved to Vegas. Oh, my head, bro.
time, bro. I want the best for Jumanne. I do not want him to be homeless. I do not want him to spend all his money gambling. But that's not up to me. That's up to him to make those decisions that better his own life, in which he knows what he needs to do, but he always does the opposite. At the end of the day, I just want the guy to be safe. I want him to save his money. I believe in him being a content creator, and I'll go as far to say that his videos in Las Vegas have been really entertaining. Las Vegas is a city that content creators can make a ton of content on compared to Providence, Rhode Island. At the end of the day, it's his life. You know what I'm saying? Jumanne's a grown man and he's gonna do whatever he wants to do. I just want the guy to be safe, and I don't want him to be in a situation in which he
gambling live as we speak. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. I know you're lying. Is he live? Where is he live at? Is he on Twitch or YouTube? Where's he at? YouTube? You're lying. He's not gambling live, bro.
9200024 11 29 30.
I thought we was going for the 1200.
28
Oh,
2010 12 7 33. All right. So we just made a $16 bet. We have 0002. Shit, what is this? 9? I don't know. Let's see what it hits. 17. Damn. He said, we just lost, man. He said, yo, Jumanne, there's a way cheaper and infinite way to deal with.
I go live and this nigga just losing money, bro. Betting on black. Oh my God, bro. It's not gambling when you know you're gonna win. Oh, y'all feeding his mind, bro. Oh my God, chat. Stop. Stop. Oh man. Oh my God, bro. What are y'all doing, bro? Okay. Let's see. I probably got one more video before I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Me and my girl, we got a wedding to go to.